Hey everyone. So today we are going to start a project that is we are going to launch static website. We are going to launch a static website in S3 using CloudFront, okay? CloudFront, AWS CloudFront and SSL certificate. So this everything we are going to do with AWS and we have a domain. Already we bought a domain in Hostinger. So this is a full project. We start from a start from static website. The project start from a static website. The static website we are going to already I have built a static website. This static website I am going to put it in S3 bucket. From S3 bucket I am going to create a SSL certificate and CloudFront. Okay, and at the end we are going to register it in Hostinger and we are going to launch a website. Okay, so let me show you how the project looks like exactly. The project is something like this. The name of the project is Pipeox, and if I open it, you can see this is a project. Okay, so this is a project. In this, it has two pages. One is about us, and second is our service. Third is the client. It's a real-time project actually, and the fourth one is contact us. So this is a contact number and ID where we can going to from which you can going to launch a website. Okay, and there's other page called this one training, all those things. Okay, so this is a real-time project. We are going to launch it by using Amazon S3 bucket. So if you come to this, we have to create a bucket. Okay, so S3 bucket we have to create it. Let's see how we going to create a S3 bucket. So now let me delete this. Let's create a same with the same bucket. Okay, now we don't have any buckets in our S3. So I'm going to create a S3 bucket. This is a S3 bucket. I'll tell you how to create a S3 bucket. So it is a AWS region. Okay, in North Virginia region, we are going to create an S3 bucket. So it's a general purpose only, and we can select this. And here we have to give a name of the bucket. So it is www dot. I am going to give it by name. No. You can give any name, but it is better to give bucket name. Like in case if you are going to launch a static website, it is good to give a proper absolute domain name. So as mine will be www.firefox.com. Okay, and the rest of the thing will be same. Here you can what you can do is you can unclick it. This is very important. So do remember, if you don't unclick it, or if you select this one, your website is not going to work. Static website will not going to work because block all public access. So if it blocks all the public access, you cannot see, like no one can access your website. So it's better to unclick this and select this one, and rest of the thing let it be the same way. I'm going to create a bucket now. Okay, I have created a bucket. Let's see. Yeah, this is a bucket. So in this bucket, I am going to add my files which are there in my local. So I'm going to add all these files. Okay, and I'll upload them now. I have uploaded them. So once it is uploaded, let's see. Totally, there's a 1.8 MB of data and total 8 files are there. Now I'll close it. Okay, now come to properties. Okay, once you come to properties, at the end of the page you find static web hosting. So what you are going to do now, you are going to host a static website, so you need to make it available. So edit and make it enable. Okay, enable, and what should be the default page the static website has to go. So in my case it is index.html, and even here I don't have error page, so I'll give index.html only, index.html. Okay, and rest will be same. You just save the file. Okay, now you have created a bucket, you have uploaded the files, and you made you enable static website. Okay, now the next point is, if you see, once you enabled it, you get a website. This is a website path or URL. So if you click on this one, you enter it, you find like 403 forbidden. So it is forbidden because you have to add a bucket policy. You haven't added any bucket policy, because of that it is forbidden. So now let's go to permission, and here you find it's already off, and here you need to provide a bucket policy. Already you can I have a bucket policy now. So bucket policy, what you can do is, one second. So you need to create a bucket policy here. Here what you can do, you can add new statement here. Okay, it'll give exactly bucket policy. In this one, it should be public read. Principals you have to give star. It should be star, and apex should be allow. Action, you need to add the ARN which is available here. Okay, give it in ARN slash star. Okay, this is very important. Any mistake it is giving. Action is correct only. One second. It should be allow, apex should be allow, principal should be star, action should be, it should be action, right? Okay, you have to take S3 get object. So this is action actually, and in the resource you have to provide this one. In the resource section you have to provide this one. Okay, slash star. Okay, now you save it, or you can give public, you can either give public read access or public read get object. You can add public read get object also. Either one will be okay. I can let me add that also. Get, you can give this also. Okay, so public read get object. Okay, and principal should be star, apex should be allow, action should be S3, it should be small one, S3 get object. Okay, and at the end this one. Okay, the bucket ARN you need to paste it here and save it. Once you save this, okay, now I think it is saved now. Okay, you added the bucket policy, everything. Let's refresh it. Okay, now you can see, okay, you can see it is online already. Now you can see, okay, the same, like if you can find the same thing here at the end of properties. If you go, this is the same. Okay, you can check it now. I'm going to check it again. Okay, now you can see the website is online already, but there is a issue. The issue is here it is showing you not secure. It is not secure. Second thing is, it is a website URL provided by AWS. So what we want is, I want a custom domain. What I want? I want a custom domain. So what I'm going to do, I am going to create a CloudFront and SSL. Let's go back to our home page. Here, let me create certificate manager. Okay. In certificate manager, request to request a certificate, make sure that your uh, your account should be North Virginia only. You should select North Virginia account only. If you have other also, you need to select North Virginia. If you fail to do so, it won't connect. I mean, it won't work at all. Okay. So I'm going to do it next. I'm giving two website. One is this one, and another one I'm giving. So if you click on either pipeox.com or www.pipeox.com, it has to open. If you give only www, it will work. Www when you give, but when you give pipeox.com, it won't work. So I'm going to add both, and this is disable only. I do DNS validation. I'll tell you how to do that DNS validation in Hostinger. And this is most accepted one, RSA key algorithm. I'm going to start with that only, and click on request. Now it is showing the status is pending validation. You need to do the validation, and it will give C name also. For both, it will give C name. So what you have to do now, you have to copy this. Okay, the value, the name, C name, and value. You need to register the same thing in your Hostinger website. Normally, what happen? People start like they create with root 53 and they'll register here only, and root 53 is provided by AWS only. So I am not doing it because I found it like bit costly. So to avoid more charges, I have registered a website in Hostinger, and I am going to do it Hostinger. So what you have to do, even though like if you create with the root 53 also, you have to register in root 53, but I am doing it with Hostinger. So I need to copy this. Okay, let's go to Hostinger. Already I have already taken a website, registered my, I have like owned this website name, domain name, www.fipox.com. Okay, so click on this. Like once you purchase this one, you get the same page. Now click on manage domain, go to namespace server. Here you need to add the record, manage DNS records. You need to add the record. Okay, now I'm going to add CNAME, name I'm going to add. Okay, and make sure there's a dot, extra dot over there, comma over there. I mean, full stop is there. You need to remove that. So if you see here, you can find a full stop. You need to remove that full stop. If you don't remove it, it will not work. Make sure you are going to remove the full stop when you are going to paste that value. Here also there's a full stop. I have removed it, and give 300. Okay, add record. And another one, there's one more, this one, copy it and add CNAME, add name here, the value can be name, and go to this one, copy this, target, again go back to this target. Okay, remove that final dot. Here also I think you have removed it, right? Yeah, you have removed it. Okay, here also you removed it, and add it 300, add records. Okay, so you have added it. Now come back to this one. You find like it has to be issued here. The validation should be success now. Okay, once it is success, then only we can say that it has connected to DNS server. Okay, we need to wait for few minutes, hardly like it may take around 2 to 3 minutes. Once we create that one, okay, once we get a success validation here, then we can go ahead, we can create a we can create a CloudFront. So let me explain about this one. This is a SSL certificate. What exactly it does is, here you get non-secure. Okay, To make it website secure, for that you need to have a certificate. It's called as ACM. We normally call it as ACM. Okay, so it is AWS Certificate Manager. If you have the certificate, then only this will become secure. So to make it secure, you need to have a AWS Certificate Manager. Under that, you need to create a certificate. Let's refresh one more time. It's very important. So it's give a validation success. Both has to be success. Then only we can. One we created with pipox.com. This one certificate. Other certificate is www.pipox.com. Okay. Let's refresh here. So now, if you see, you can find the certificate already issued. Status is issued. Here also it is success. Here also it is success. Already this one CNAME, this CNAME, CNAME, it is a name of the CNAME and it is a value. Okay, we have already registered here, right? If you see it, we have already registered it and it is already issued. Certificate is issued. Our next work is cloud front distribution. We need to create a cloud front distribution. Click on this cloud front distribution. Why do we need to create a cloud front distribution? That is the main important point. So this is the world. In this world, there are plenty of more than 24 servers are there, and you are locating in India. As I belong to India, you are locating here, and this is US continent, North America, South America. This is Australia. This is Africa, and this is Europe. Okay, these many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and this is Antarctica. Okay, so you are located exactly in this place, and your server is located here, where in North America. Okay, when you request an access to your website www.pipox.com, it you are like when you as a user, someone requests something. So what it does, it will directly reach to this North Virginia region. It will connect to that particular www.pipox.com and it will give a access. Okay, you can access a website. But the thing is, when you created in North Virginia, there will be latency. Okay, because you are in India, the server is in North Virginia, North America. So there is a distance. Because of that, there may be a slowness in accessing your website. To avoid that, we create in the middle, we can create a cloud front distribution. Okay, you can create a cloud front distribution that is a global level. Okay, see here, if you see cloud front distribution, this is in the global level. It has no particular exact place. So wherever possible, it can create in anywhere. Okay, it can create here also. What it does is, when you connect to this website, which is there available in North Virginia, and it'll give us access to India, but it may be slow. So when you create a cloud front distribution, suppose here your cloud front distribution, for the first time it reaches to this particular server and it come back to your location. You'll get access. But next time when you access the same website, when you want to connect to the same website, rather going here, what it does, it will directly connect here only. As it already created distribution, it will come back. Your access will be everything, like whatever the website that is available here, the same website will be available here. From here only you will get a request, access to your website. So that is what the work of cloud front distribution. Okay, so let's create a cloud front distribution here. I'm creating a cloud front distribution. So name is good to give the same name, and this is optional. Description you can give, it is my website. Okay, just I'm giving it. And route 53 is like normally what happen whenever we need to create a domain like www.pipox.com, I need a domain. So to own a domain, you need to buy that domain. Either you can buy it, there are multiple service provider, they provide domain names www.pipox.com, .in, all those things. So Amazon has its own domain service provider. Okay, so that is Route 53. So if you want to buy it from Route 53, you can check a domain here. You can buy it from here. If you don't want to buy it from Route 53, if you want to buy it from other providers like GoDaddy is there, Hostinger is there. I bought it from Hostinger, so I am registering in there. I mean, I'm not using this one. If you buy it from GoDaddy, you have to register in the GoDaddy. If you buy it from Route 53, you have to register in Route 53. Okay, so I'm going to click on next, and this is Amazon S3. So my server, I mean my website, static website is located in Amazon S3. So I'm going to click that one. If it is available in other place, you can do it from VPC or Elastic Load Balancer or API Gateway, wherever it is available, you can select it from there. And I'm going to browse it. I need to browse it exactly where it is located. So it is S3 only. So I have chosen S3. Here I can select our endpoint. The endpoint is something like when you give pipox.com, right? So there, like here www.pipox.com is not available now. It is HTTP. HTTP. It is HTTP. Yes, it's not available. But the domain name you can, if you want, you have to copy it from there. It is here only. You can copy it. This is a domain name. So this is a domain endpoint. You are selecting the entire domain endpoint from S3. Okay, this is a domain endpoint, and rest of the thing will be same default values. And I don't want to protect it now as of now. I don't want to, because there's an extra charges for that. And I'm going next and create. I have created a distribution now. Once you create a distribution, it is still deploying. If you see here, it is deploying. Before deploying, there are certain changes that you need to make. Okay, first thing is behavior. So go to this behavior tab and click on default edit. You need to make it like, if it is selected this one, you need to select this redirect HTTP to HTTPS. You need to select HTTPS. If it is not HTTPS, so only static website will work, and if the requests are from HTTPS, it doesn't work. So it is very important to select the behavior under viewer protocol policy, redirect HTTP to HTTPS and select. So as it was a default, so I'm not saving it. Okay, or you can save it also, no issues. Okay, and go to invalidation, create an invalidation. Why we need to create an invalidation? So this is a website. If you want to access particular page, okay, if you want to access CSS only or image, so it will go like pipox.com CSS. Okay, or you can select image, or you can select JS also, JS / main.js, something main.js. So rather taking 111, I want to take everything. So what I do, slash, and I want everything to be accessed. And when it's a cache, like whenever you create a website, you make a modification to your website, so it is saved in your distribution. Okay, it is saved in your CloudFront distribution. Whenever you make a validation, make a changes in your original website in HTML. So if you want to replace it, stop adding a cache. You need to do this invalidation. You don't want to validate it, you want to invalidate it. Okay, so you have created this. Once it is done, come to distribution. Okay, you can find your distribution. Is it still deploying? And before that, edit it and go to your, you need to select your SSL certificate. Okay, I've selected a SSL certificate, and rest things will be same. Okay, default root will be index.html. I'm giving because mine, if you open my S3 bucket, you find the default website is index.html only. So I'm saving it. it is saved, and now you have done this, and add domain also. Okay, add domain. One is www.pifox.com and another one is directly pifox.com. Okay, next, already this certificate you have selected. You have to select the TSL certificate also, very important, and add domain. So your all work is done, and you just have to wait for this deploying. If you see in the DNS checker, you can check DNS checker here, www.pifox.com. I'm checking now. Is it available or not? See, nowhere it is available. Okay, nowhere it is available because your website is not yet registered. Your website is not yet registered. So it will be registered. It will be available. I mean, this DNS is available only when you register it. The name you need to register it. Okay, where you have to register? You have to register again here. Okay, you have to register. How do you get it? You get it by, I mean, this will like this CloudFront distribution will provide a domain name. Okay, you need to take that domain name and you need to register in here with a CNAME. CNAME here it has to be www and target yet to come. Here I'm making it 3,300 and target I need to get it from here. So it has to, it is still deploying. Once it is deployed, you can have it. So still deploying. Make sure you are going, you need to take this domain and you need to register. Make sure you have to do it. Okay, then only your website will start working, unless it won't work. So we wait for maybe like it may take 1 more minute to deploy it. So once it's deployed, you can have it. So let's refresh it one time. Copy this and go to Hostinger. Here, select CNAME and it should be www. www only, no dots. Target I'm giving it the copied domain name and it is 300. I'm adding it now. I've added it now. Now I need to check whether this Pifox is available or not. I'm checking a DNS now. So it should be CNAME only. Okay. Yeah, now it is fully available. I can able to check pifox.com. See, now it is available. Okay, if you check it here also, https://pifox.com. Now you can see it is available. So now the non-secure earlier, like if I put it like this, www.pifox.com, sorry, here http://www.pifox.com. Yeah, is directly redirecting to HTTPS only. So earlier there was a secure button here. If you remember, there is a secure button. Now it is not available. It means that now your website is fully secured and it's online. So you can check it now. Like if you wanted to check the website, you can check it. Okay. So this is how we create a static website or how we host a static website in Amazon S3 by using CloudFront and TSL certificate. Also, we haven't used Route 53 as it was a bit costly because we have purchased the domain from where? From Hostinger. Okay, now we have registered everything and it's available. So now it's online. Thank you guys. And it's a like you don't find any videos in the YouTube which provide registering from Hostinger. Okay, thank you so much.